Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Satya Puja. Excuse my long hiatus, I've been gone for a while. I got to move. I have a brand new internship in a big city, and things have been very busy. In fact, I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I have a deadline this Friday. but I just decided to do a little short video about an introspection I had, I don't know, about a month ago. A lot has happened before. A lot has happened since then. A lot more of a deeper introspection, but for now, I feel like this is fine. So I was on a train ride, and I was going to my said internship in Los Angeles, and I was on the train, and I looked over to the right, and I saw this moving art gallery of graffiti juxtaposed with this natural art, like flowers. And I thought to myself, which might be kind of a weird thought, that everything I do in this life is meaningless. I know, I sound like a nihilist, which is almost as bad as being a communist, but not quite. But I thought to myself, what if I take this blank check I have in my purse from my parents, wrote it out for $5,000, deposited into my bank account, and bought a plane ticket to India. I could be there in 24 hours, and I could live my dream of being a Bhikkhani, which is a female monk, or a pirate, or a dancer, or a lawyer, or an economist. It really doesn't matter. And I thought to myself, well, it wouldn't matter. And the scope of how large the universe is, I thought to myself, it really wouldn't matter what I do. And then I started to think about it more, and I thought to myself, well, I guess the first thing that came to mind, which might be kind of odd, was an earthquake. And then after that, it was an image of a rock being thrown into a pond. And I just thought of like a ripple effect. And I thought to myself, okay, say I did this, like take out this check for $5,000, went to Southeast Asia or Europe, Holland, who cares, right? First of all, I know my parents would be distraught with grief, because my parents would never think I would do that. They would probably think I got kidnapped, so I'd probably get away scot-free. But then I just thought of that, like my parents' grief that their daughter is probably dead. That's probably what they would think, and how that would affect other people. If you just think of the last time you ran into a friend who had a friend die or a family member die, and the grief they had, and how that affected you. And just, the exact opposite. If your friend just got a brand new job and is really excited, you feel that same excitement, at least in some degree, you feel that excitement. So there's this ripple effect. And it seems like you are leaving a legacy. So everyone that is worried about leaving a legacy, just know you already are. Just know that legacy probably doesn't have your name on it, more so than not. Because once you start that ripple, that source does become lost, and every concentric circle is something new, but it's all the source is you, or that rock, or whatever that is. So I would say that we don't know how far the ripple goes, and I would say everything you do on this planet, even the sound waves that are leaving my lips right now, are going to stretch to the ends of the universe, and they won't be detectable to technology that we have now, maybe in the future, but not now. But just know that you are affecting everything. And my friend sent me this great video on quantum mechanics, because it's in my favorites. If you're interested, you should watch it. And they talk about how if everything in the universe were to be compressed into a ball, and erasing all of the space that's in between atoms. For instance, like I've said in a different video that this hand seems solid, but it's 99.9% empty. So if we were to take the mass of the universe and were to collapse it, it would be the size of a pea. So just knowing after the Big Bang, first I should say that means we're all connected. And so after the Big Bang, we've dispersed. And this is said in the video, which is something that I thought was a beautiful piece of knowledge, what does that mean? We're all connected. We were all that one. We were all that pea-sized piece of mass, and we are all connected to everything, even though it may seem to our faulty perceptions that we're separate from it. So that's pretty much it for this video. So you are leaving a legacy. You're right now watching this video, sending out positive energy, or sending out negative energy, same thing. And that's about it. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Comment if you can, and like I usually say, I would love for this to become a discussion, so please comment and we can talk. Thank you so much. Peace.